Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to Geekin Out. I'm yours truly, the Nate Myster here. But now, out of your mind, top 10 wish list. Yes, we're going top 10s, y'all. Top 10 freaking wish lists on Clone Wars. I'm talking Clone Wars. I'm talking Clone War Tartakovsky. I'm talking shenanigans, man. And this list, man, it's gonna get up there with the tomfooleries. And yo, you thought the previous lists were crazy. Wait till you get a load of this one. And hey, let's bring in the Grand Admiral Ron.
What was first just a dream has become a frightening reality for those who may oppose us.
That's kind of exciting, isn't it, for Clone Wars? There's a lot to choose from here. So I'm glad everybody from YouTube land is joining us for this top 10 list of Clone Wars action. Because years ago, I did serve in the Clone Wars. So I bought all those Hasbro figures, Legos. Oh, yeah, it was a good time to be a collector.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I wasn't that crazy when I was, well, I was, but, you know, because I didn't have my own finances when I was a kid, right? So I did what I can. I had a couple of the Clone Wars figures, Captain Fordo's here and there, the Republic gunships, right? Never got the ATT, but I did get the Republic gunships, a few of them too. So those were good times. And then I collected a lot of Revenge of the Sith line back then with the 3.4-inch figures and whatnot. You know, the iconic Revenge of the Sith with the Darth Vader poster on the back and everything. Like, it was crazy back then. Posters everywhere, Revenge of the Sith. Hot Toys. Freaking George Lucas knew how to flex his merch.
Well, remember, it was kind of disappointing with the Phantom Menace when that came out, and then you see in the box office of Attack of the Clones, and the clones really just showed up right at the end there, right? At the end of the movie, you get to see the Grand Army coming, or finally, out there now. And then the Clone Wars filled in a lot of the gaps there between the Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
They made, many seasons of the animated Clone Wars, and then the Tartakovsky one was the first one to really show up there, to where you seen Grievous, right, and then all these clones doing some really cool stuff. So,
oh man, I remember.
They had Phase 1, right, and then they transitioned to Phase 2 helmets. I always like the Phase 1 though, and you'll see that reflected in my top 10 list. That a little bit more aerodynamic kind of helmet, had that like wing through the top of the helmet there.
Yeah.
So I really like that look, and they were kind of color coordinated for rank, and then they kind of changed that, and you get the Taste the Rainbow clones, where you get all these types of different regiments and all that stuff, armies, 501st, they're all over the place. So a lot of good stuff to choose from, but we could only pick 10, right? Only 10.
It was hard. It was a tough one too, because George, man, he went crazy with the Clone Wars, man. Hey, say what you will about the prequels and what have you, but they had a solid foundation to build upon its IP of the prequel Clone Wars. Yeah, you rarely see this with sequel trilogy. Like, no one even want to touch sequel trilogy, but every so often, every year, we get something going back to the damn freaking Clone Wars again. The Bad Batch, the Sith stories, or whatever they call it these days on Disney Plus or what have you. They're always going back to the Clone Wars.
Yep, and Revenge of the Sith, like you said, they had that huge setup of all this merchandise there at the stores. So that was kind of that big event. You kind of felt like that was the last big event for a good while. But then they filled in the gap there with the Clone Wars. And they had a little event there with a lot of the animated figures with Hasbro and Lego and stuff like that. So, but we're only talking Hot Toys.
Topping Hot Toys, top lists, top 10 wish list figures we love to see from Hot Toys going forward. If they're going to really delve into that Clone Wars phenomenon. You know what I mean?
Number 10.
Number 10 is
Yeah, this is from the Tartakovsky stuff. I want those IG droids, the Lancer droids.
The Lancers.
They come with the swoop bike. I mean, how cool is this? This is like the old days, you know, where you had the horses, you know, and they rammed at each other. So yeah, I would love to see the IG Lancer droids. I feel like we don't get enough like ships and, you know, vehicles and stuff like that. So let's fill out Star Wars a little more with some cool swoop bikes. So this is the IG Lancer droid with swoop bike.
Swoop bike, yeah.
And this is the Tartakovsky stuff, which was a little bit more animated back then, a little bit more actiony than what you're kind of used to. So, but I love it because this stuff was great, and this was 2003, all the way there back then. So, there will be more to come from Tartakovsky on my list, but this is number 10.
I remember me and my dad were watching this way back when. Me and my brother, man, we would just sit there, Cartoon Network, and just never miss a freaking episode. Ever miss an episode. Like, damn. It was great times.
It was weird. It was kind of like in little shorts, right? It wasn't like a full-fledged episode. It was very interesting. But I loved it. Love Tartakovsky and this stuff. So you'll see more here. Number 9. Not done with these swoop bikes. How about the clone Lancer Troopers with it's 105K swoop bike. So a different type of swoop here. Yeah, it definitely looks like a clone trooper at the head of the swoop bike. But how cool would this be on your shelf where you got them with the lances and stuff like that? That would be so awesome. And you can put your Obi-Wan clone, Obi-Wan that came out. There he is. Yep. You can put him with or without the helmet.
Yep.
Throw him on the bike.
Same armor too.
Look great.
Yeah. Wow. But, my answer to that was getting the bark speeders and putting one of my Obi-Wan Kenobis in there.
I mean, there's so many different options you could do. I mean, you could put like Anakin, you could put Ahsoka. You got so many options, but I love these troopers on the bikes. It was such a cool moment in the show, and you can army build the heck out of these. Hot Toys loves army building. So here's your clones, here's your swoop bikes, and you get as many as you want. And you can get it for Obi-Wan, your boy Obi-Wan.
Dude, this is a dangerous setup, man, because you keep saying army build. Shoot. Man, I could see myself doing two or three of them on the setup right here.
Oh, yeah, they're going to get you at least for 3. If Hot Toys Nightmare's out there, I know he'll army build the heck out of these too. He's got quite a clone army there himself. All right, so number 8. I'm not done with this. Yeah, we got Dirge, right?
Dirge.
Now there's a little thing here to where it's like, this guy is massive. Why would they make a massive figure like this?
He's Thanos height, right?
Yeah, and so I'm kind of thinking maybe they don't go that route. And here's with his rocket pack would be an accessory too. That was important in the show. Next slide. Yeah, and he's got that little shield that like Heavy Mando had. Remember?
Yes.
Mandalorian?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And the next one. Yeah, this was kind of more like they're trying to go a little bit more realistic with Dirge a little bit to where he's not some like massive creature. I know Tartakovsky took like artistic, liberties with stuff to make him a little bit more larger in life, more actiony and stuff. But they kind of refined it over the years, and they even made an action figure, Hasbro did, of Dirge like this that makes it more sizable to your other figures and stuff, to where he kind of looks like a Mandalorian bounty hunter.
Yeah, which guy. He was actually. He hunted not for bounties, but for sport. He hunted Mandalorians for sport, and he ran into Boba Fett quite a few times over the years because he hated Jango Fett. Because Jango Fett would whip his ass every day of the week. whenever Jango Fett finds out Dirge was around, man, on Flex, everybody on Dirge now, get wiped. And I bet you Jango Fett knew that he was immortal. Like, I could kill you over and over and over again, and I'm gonna enjoy it, every bit of it.
And I mean, he's got the Mando skull right there on his chest, so yeah. It's a really cool look. It's got a lot of armor there. I feel like just make it more realistic, and make him about the size of other troopers and stuff. Maybe you can make him a little bigger, like a Bane size or something like that. Just use like the Bane body for that. And then give him the swoop bike. He's got a little different swoop bike, like with a skull on it and stuff. That's really cool. Yeah. And you can put him with. Wow. So there's kind of my 1, 2, 3 of like a Lancer army build thing there going on. So I love swoop bikes. I mean, there's so many characters that used it, and I feel like Hot Toys never did enough. Even Anakin from Attack of the Clones, I felt like they could have done his swoop bike, but they didn't.
Cobb Vanth, I got him on the swoop bike, but since I got Anakin Skywalker from Attack of the Clones, I was like, okay, I can give him the swoop bike now.
So a lot of Tartakovsky love right here, and I want some vehicles. I feel like we don't get enough vehicles. I love bikes and the vehicles and stuff, especially since Hot Toys kind of got away from making the big vehicles as much anymore, So there we go.
Can this be battery operated right here or USB power? What do you think? If they did Dirge, he's big enough. Like if they made him a Thanos size, you could fit a lot of USB power action into the body.
Why not? And he's got a lot of tools like in the show and stuff like that. A lot of weapons. Yeah, USB power it. That would be really cool. I got to fit it in like what they think is best. I would like an oversized figure. I think he looks cool like this. Maybe not as big, but yeah, the Venom size makes sense too. So Bane to Venom size there makes sense. I would think that with that shield, though, they'd probably just make it clear, see-through without any USB. Because he's so massive, and he wouldn't be cheap either,
Dude,
So
you know what I noticed too with the Lancers? Because the Lancers, they're pretty big too. These are big ass droids. You can tell from the distance, it's not that far away. This is a big ass freaking swoop bike. Dude,
I love it. It's got a skull on there and like the jaw teeth there, the jaw line. That's awesome, jawbone.
Wow, this thing is big comparatively to the others.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like all 3 of them are different, so that's why I included swoop bike with all of them because I like all the looks. Now the IG droids, that's a little bit more like the Anakin
swoop bike, yeah,
a little more Anakin Attack of the Clones swoop bike,
yeah,
but not exact. Okay, number 7.
Hey,
more Jedi action. For number 7, I got Luminara, who is on the right. I just feel like more Jedi, right? They kind of keep sprinkling the Jedi Council to us. But that whole roster needs to be filled out. We did a video on Disney Star Wars, right? Where we need more Rogue One kind of roster filled out. Well, we need more Jedi to fill it out. And whenever I think of Star Wars, I always think of Jedi, the first thing. So I feel like we haven't got Ki-Adi-Mundi and those guys. Ki-Adi-Mundi was on my prequel trilogy list. But you can kind of go either way because they both make appearances in Clone Wars and the movie. So I want some Illuminara action and love green lightsabers, so I like the green there. And then for number 6, I got Shaak Ti. Put them both together here in the same shot.
T. Yeah, Mommy T. Yep.
Yeah, she was in Attack of the Clones here, and then in the Clone Wars show, and I think she got cut from Revenge of the Sith, right? Where like Grievous impaled her in the back.
Yeah, yeah. I think they cut it because in Ta-Nehisi Clone Wars, she had survived. Spoiler: she had survived. She just got captured by Grievous and left hanging in Coruscant. And Mace Windu came in, swooping in, crushing General Grievous' freaking body. General Grievous escapes, and Mace Windu finds Shaak Ti all hanged up, and she survived. So
And then for you EU fans out there, Expanded Universe, she was in the Force Unleashed video game, where she's like riding Rancors and stuff. PG riding Rancors.
PG.
Pause.
Pause.
But yeah, she was great in that game for sure, and you went and fought her. So I'd like to see both of these Jedi make an appearance in the Hot Toys collection, right? Okay.
Damn, Thrawn, you gotta send me some warnings over here. Dear God.
My yard.
Wait.
All of you.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that? Get everybody out of my yard.
Daddy, chill.
Yeah, with the crowd we stream to, you never know. You don't want to be taken out of context, right? So you got to be specific. All right, number 5. I'm not done with this Tartakovsky stuff yet. It's still mine, right? How about the ARC Troopers, the Blue Troopers specifically? They come with a lot of different variations in the show of guns, of weapons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I would love to see these Blue ARC Troopers show up. And I can't believe they haven't been made by now. As many clones as Howard with Hot Toys has made. So let's see some Blue ARC Troopers as well.
Question.
Yeah.
With the Blue ARC Troopers, and ARC Troopers in general, those are light up gauntlets, right?
Yeah, where the green's at? Yeah, they could be light up. No, they never put any light up stuff with troopers. They kind of want to make them as cheap as possible, and you to buy as many as possible, right? So, but the thing is that they usually release quite early. They have a time frame for like a release, and they always show up early. Clone troopers, so I would love to see those Blue ARC Troopers for sure. And then also you kind of see him there to the right a little bit, Captain Fordo.
Hey,
the red. Yeah, I love Captain Fordo. It was very dynamic in the show, very militaristic. Did a lot of really cool stuff. You do see a Phase 2 Fordo where he's mowing down a bunch of guys. But I want the Phase 1. I like that fin in the middle there.
Want the Rocketeer helmet. I got you.
Yes. To where it marks his first appearance and went up the building and destroyed a key structure there. Key gun to take over the planet. And then they eventually encounter Dirge. So there's a little companion pieces there too. You can get Obi-Wan, you can get Fordo and the boys, and get all your clones together. Have a nice
Fordo and the boys.
Yeah. So Captain Fordo, I'm very surprised he hasn't been made yet.
Originally, Dave Filoni did want to bring in Fordo instead of making a new ARC Trooper, which was Captain Rex, right? Originally, he wanted to bring in Captain Fordo, but because of licensing issues with Tartakovsky and what have you, and Cartoon Network, right, they had to create a new ARC Trooper, which ended up making Captain Rex. And I was very frustrated with that for years. It took me a while to fall in love with Rex because I'm like, who's this pretender? Who's this blue ARC Trooper over here? Come on now, we all know the real ARC Trooper, right? But then, Captain Rex, I finally started falling in love with him because I'm like, damn, he's putting a lot of work to make you fall in love with him. Like, dude, you know how much I sacrificed? Damn. So, and, now I have Captain Rex over here. I got 2 of them over here. So, and you better believe once Papa Howie drops that Captain Fordo, you best believe I'm going to support my boy.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's kind of the reason why they haven't been made, is that little extra licensing is kind of in the way. Maybe. Right? You never know.
Yeah.
Okay, so some really cool ARC Troopers, a lot of cool Tartakovsky stuff. I want some more Jedi action. How about Quinlan Voss from Clone Wars? Yeah. Now, for you Expanded Universe fans, again, you go back to this guy. He made some really cool appearances in the comics, stuff like that. I think he got cut from the Phantom Menace. I think he was, or maybe in the background shot. I remember he's like in a cantina area there, sitting down.
Yeah, he was in the background. Yep, you're right.
But always loved the green lightsaber, and I thought Quinlan Vos had a great look about him. Love to see him made. Just keep adding to the Jedi ranks. There's plenty of Jedi still to be made. So Quinlan Vos has got a great look. He's kind of got that Native American thing going on. Add another Jedi to the list. Green lightsaber.
Yeah.
Can't have enough.
What's cool about Quinlan Vos, though, his special force ability is reading artifacts and weapons and items. You bring it over to him, and he starts seeing the history behind the weapon and what, through the force, is able to create a scene in his mind of what has transpired with this weapon. Kind of like what happened with, we don't talk about it, Rise of Skywalker, Force Ray over there.
Oh no!
She was able to do the same thing like Quinlan Vos, but she saw the weapon, the dagger, that the Goonies dagger. Okay, that's it. Enough.
Stop,
Even
stop. Clone Wars. That stuff's been purged from the Jedi archives, the sequels. Yes.
Okay, I'm done. Okay, let's go.
But remember the Clone Wars, right? That you always think of companion pieces, correct? So you got Obi-Wan he teamed up with, and that was against two. Cad Bane, right?
Yeah, Bane. Yep.
Yeah. So there's all your companion pieces there, but love the green lightsabers, love the Jedi, a lot of cool stuff back then. So expanded universe and Clone Wars. So he kind of checks 2 boxes there. 2.
Number
I think this
2.
is a long-waited one. Like, she's been around a long time, and Asajj Ventress has not been made yet, which is very strange to me. But I think she has a really cool look, like a mummy kind of look going on. Remember, she's in Tartakovsky, right?
Mm-hmm.
She had the mummy thing, and then Anakin defeated her, and then showed back up again in Clone Wars, the other series, the Filoni series.
Yeah.
So
she's definitely underrated. She definitely deserves a figure, and yeah,
kind of has a Night Sister thing going on, but companion pieces again. You got Count Dooku, a little Emperor action, Darth Sidious you could put her with, and then of course Anakin, having her face off against him, and Obi-Wan and other clones and stuff like that. So a lot of synergy there.
Yep. I like how you said she's a Night she has a Night Sister going thing, because she is a Night Sister.
Yeah.
So
I do that, of course.
Yeah.
But I think it's such a really weird look, like a mummy and got all the white paint on her and stuff like that, or pale skin. I think it's just a great look, and she needs to get made by now. Like, what?
Yeah. Where is she at?
So before the number 1.
Yeah, before the number 1.
How about Yoda and Rybuck, right? From the Tartakovsky stuff. Like, you don't get many mounts, right? We still haven't gotten a Tauntaun yet, but a Rybuck's kind of in the same vein there.
Yeah.
And I think we haven't got a Yoda in a long time, so it'd be great to have a companion piece like this where he's got a mount and you could have him standing or have the robe. He had like an old dark robe that covers him up.
Yeah.
So,
and in the beginning of the Ta-Nehisi Clone Wars, he was riding into battle with the Rybuck, and my dad loved that moment. Like, Yoda's riding in with the Rybuck, with all the clone troopers following suit with the Republic gunships on tow. Yo, it was pretty cool.
Fordo was at where he mowed a bunch of battle droids down.
Yep,
super there you go.
Droids. Yep,
and there you go. There's your companion pieces: super battle droids, regular battle droids, and a bunch of clones. You could have them outflanked and everything. So a lot of different synergy options there. So, got it. We haven't had a Yoda in a long time. It's been many years, so he's
many
due,
moons.
Right?
Yep.
All right, now number 1.
Number 1, yes.
How about Aura Singh?
Ooh.
Now, she did make her first appearance, just a little appearance in The Phantom Menace, but then showed up in the Clone Wars as well. So I feel like you could do like a realistic interpretation of her, and she's got that Asajj Ventress thing going on with all the white, but she's got like really long fingers, as you could see. But then she did come with a red lightsaber as well in the old expanded universe.
Yes,
so she was like a Jedi as well, a dark Jedi. So I think that would be a really cool piece. Man, it's a big throwback way back then, but I love Aurra Sing. I love her look. I always liked her a little more than the Saj Ventress because she's got like a mysterious kind of bounty hunter Jedi thing going on. So, yeah, I would love to see this figure made for sure.
I remember reading the Jedi novels and stuff when I was a kid, and some of them had Boba Fett involved. And he told the stories of Boba Fett, after the events of Attack of the Clones, and Aurra Sing pretty much mentored him throughout the years after that. So, yeah.
Yeah, she would go with any kind of bounty hunter thing you have going on. I know Hot Toys hasn't done many bounty hunters, but she could, go with all those kind of characters. I guess if you buy Sideshow figures, you could kind of put them with her as well, and kind of that scum and villainy kind of setup.
Yeah.
But Aurra Sing is, a big throwback there a long time ago to where she was just awesome as like an expanded universe outside of the movies character.
Yeah, throw her in the scum and villainy line. I'm surprised. Sideshow has Sideshow ever done her before?
I think they did a statue of her actually.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. It was a premium format statue. But yeah, she has such an evilly weird look to her that her and the Saj Ventress got going on. It's kind of a sexy evil thing going on.
Yeah, sexy evil mistress. Yeah,
yeah.
She had a thing for not her, but Asajj Ventress was always gooning over Kenobi all the time. Oh,
Kenobi! But make sure you give her the red lightsaber, because I always thought she had a little dark Jedi thing going on as well. So
I think she was. I think she was formally trained as a Jedi back then, but she never got instituted because I think some shenanigans with her master getting killed in the process or what have you. So she ended up becoming a bounty hunter.
So a lot of layers here to where it's like clones, Jedi, a little more specific clones in the ARC Troopers, and then a little Jedi, like Quinlan Voss here, and then two, baddies here at the end.
Two baddies, okay.
Oh yeah. Love my Jedi, so I get the clones and the Jedi in there.
Yeah, quite a good list. Definitely more Jedis.
I don't think anybody out there in YouTube land can beat that list. I dare them to compile their top 10 list in the comment section and see if you can do better than the Grand Admiral Thrawn. I don't think they can beat it. So we'll see. I want to see what their top 10 list.
Yeah, guys, hit that like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that hype button, y'all. And let us know in the comment sections, what is your top 10? Clone Wars, Tartakovsky, Clone Wars novels. The sky's the limit.
All right, Nate Myster, let's see if you can beat my list.
Oh, boy. I'm not going to beat it. I'm just going to be out of my damn mind with it. All right, guys. Top 10 wish lists, Clone Wars Hot Toys figures I would love to see. Papa Howie, bring on the heat, okay? Because I'm talking about my number 10, ATTE, y'all.
Oh
Come on. Yes. Come on, y'all. Come on.
Go big or go home, I guess, right?
Go big or go. Just start off the army building. Can you imagine 3 of these damn things on your freaking, you're going to need a freaking garage now at this point. Dear Lord.
You're out of your damn mind. You're out of your damn mind, that's for sure.
Yes. So one of the reasons why I picked this particular photo, look at the clone troopers. Look at my clone troopers. Look at the size of these things. This would have to take up 2 of these shelves just to make this happen, honestly. Because the size of this damn thing, dear Lord. And I'm like, Papa Howie, flex it, Papa. Look at this.
The closest you'll get is like a HasLab,
Yeah,
funded one.
Look at HasLab, but or look at this. Way back when. Look at that.
Yep, there's been Lego ones too, and then it's incredible. I always liked the design of this. I thought it was always badass.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we haven't got a Jedi Starfighter yet, we're not getting an AT-T. Say that.
Yeah,
super cool vehicle. Yeah. Love the vehicle.
Yeah, this is the Imperial AT-T from Bad Batch. The Phase 2 helmets of the Clone Troopers during Bad Batch. I love the grayed out look now. That's pretty cool. But look at the size of this damn thing. Look at that. Look at this. There's no damn way. Papa Howie, I'm throwing you the gauntlet here. Either give me a Rancor or give me the AT-T. Or better yet, like let me soften the blow for you. Throw us the Jedi Starfighter, please and thank you.
We know he's watching. We know it. It'd be cool as like just a little like diorama accessory or something. Like just a half cutout of like an interior or something.
Maybe the cockpit over here, right?
Yeah.
The cockpit section.
Something like that. Some really cool diorama with like the ball turret to the side or something. Yeah,
I could see it. I could see it over here. So it maybe, or the ball turret. Yeah, you're right. It'll be more like a freaking diorama set, right? To make this happen.
I would like to see that out of Hot Toys a little more. Some cool diorama stuff.
Yeah. Damn, man. Wow. Just looking at the dimensions over here. Damn. Massive. Okay, guys. All right. I was playing, guys. I had to flex a little bit. I'm on my damn mind. So that's my number 10. Let's go. Let's be real over here. Okay, let's get into our number 9. The Republic gunship. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Right there. Look at it. That's more doable, right?
You're still crazy.
Come on.
So crazy.
Look, it's not as big. It's not as big as the AT. Actually, to be fair, I think it's about the same size of an ATT.
I'd say so.
I'm losing it. I am losing it, man. Oh shoot. Oh, but come on, man. Come on. You can't say no to the shark variant of the Republic gun, the ARC Trooper Dragon gunship, the Metal Sword shenanigans. Come on now. Come on.
Again, it'll be HasLab is your best shot. And they just funded that, right?
Yeah.
The regular gunship.
Yep, here it is, right there. The Attack of Clones one. Yep.
Yeah, that one's really cool. Bigger size and everything like that.
Yep.
So
yep. I the thing is, I would have respected them a lot more if they had done the ATT but made it bigger. You know what I mean? Or the Republic gunship that transports the ATT. Or better yet, this could have been different color variants they could have added to it. Like the one from Tartakovsky Clone Wars.
That one's got the coolest look for sure. The Rancor and all that.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Love it. Ah, damn.
You're out of your damn mind.
I'm still out of my damn mind. Yeah. I do apologize for my shenanigans. But you know what? Let's get right back into the real world shenanigans. Something possible for Hot Toys to do. No more vehicles. Well, I'm not sure yet because I can't even remember my damn list anymore. But let's go for number 8. Hondo Naka, the damn freaking pirate himself with the salacious crumb wannabe. What's this lizard type of deal? I forgot the name of the lizard. I wouldn't mind a Hondo Naka from Hot Toys, either Clone Wars or their variant from sequel trilogy. I don't care. He's come out several times already in Rebels and Clone Wars. We missed an opportunity to bring him in to freaking Kenobi show. That would have been cool.
Oh, those things are annoying. Yeah. need to be all exterminated. I think it's Kowakian.
Kowakian monkey lizard. Yes, the
Yeah.
Kowakian monkey lizard. Yes.
Yeah. Hondo always annoyed me when he showed up in the show. And then, of course, he would have a Kowakian with him to annoy me even more. But a lot of people like Hondo. Kind of that, that laugh, the humor you kind of need in there a little bit. But I always thought of him as like Pirate Jack, right?
Jack Sparrow. Pirate Jack Sparrow. I was about to say that, Jack Sparrow. Now, here's the thing for you, Thrawn. Who is more annoying but more appetizing? Jar Jar Binks or Hondo?
Oh, there's no question that Hondo is way better than Jar Jar.
Okay. He's annoying, but not that annoying.
Yeah, not that annoying. And there are you people out there that bought Jar Jar too. Shame on you.
Guilty.
But you have a cool look, right? You have a cool look of like a pirate alien guy. So adding more unique aliens to the collection is cool. We kind of get tired of the clone stuff and the Jedi all the time. Kind of give us a little bit more aliens. Sideshow does fill that in a little bit too with their alien stuff. So,
all right. Okay, so are you ready for now number 7? Thrawn, I gotta introduce one of your boys here, like one of your compadres.
Here we go.
Right. Okay, can we get an Admiral freaking Yularen? Come on, Wolf Yularen. Come on now. Come on. Let's go.
I always like the Imperial uniforms, right? With the rank, pins that they have there. Very awesome. I always feel like very rare to get. You mostly get the troopers, right? But it'd be really cool to get some more Imperial officers to go with your troops and stuff like that. Absolutely. And he was kind of a big deal very early on in the show. Yep. I felt like he kind of trailed off a little bit as the longer it went, but he was kind of that narrator of like the battle to set up.
Yeah, the beginning of Clone Wars logo. Yeah, that was him. That was Admiral Yularen. He was an admiral of through and through, and he was one of my favorite characters going through the Clone Wars. And I loved how Dave Filoni just brought him back. I feel like George, gave some pointers to Dave Filoni. Hey, let's get Yularen in here. And
kind of a Rex situation, right? Where he was on Endor. He was one of the Endor troopers. They kind of took that Rex from, right? With the gray beard he had.
Also, Yularen did make his live action debut before in the actual timeline, because we do see him in New Hope in the round table. That also Krennic was there with his chair, but we know what happened to Krennic in Rogue One, so that chair was empty. But the Tarkin console table in Death Star, Yularen was there, right, in New Hope, but he made his live-action debut in the Disney Star Wars Andor.
Very nice. Yeah.
So there's opportunities here.
Little connections like Saw Gerrera a little bit. Just keep putting them in little situations there. So I like it.
I honestly not sure. Not sure what I would want. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if I would want the New Hope version, the Clone Wars version, the Rebels version, or the freaking Andor version. I don't know, but I would love it if Hot Toys just gave us one Yularen. Wolf Yularen.
It's a tough one. It's a tough choice.
Definitely a tough choice. But all right. This was number 7. Now let's go to number freaking 6. And let's introduce the big guy on the freaking block. Dirge, baby. Dirge. Let's go for number 6. What was your Dirge at? I can't remember now.
I think he's 8. Yeah, he's 8.
Okay, so Dirge was number 6.
I give you a lot of respect because he's got a great look. Like you could argue for sure that he should definitely be higher on a top 10 list.
Yeah,
as badass as he looks, and all the little like cool bounty hunter accessories he comes with, all the weapons, jetpack and stuff. So, yep, great pick. I'm glad it's on your list that he made it for both of us.
Oh wow, look at this! Look at this. He has kind of like Wolverine gauntlets going over here too. I would need a dirge in my collection at some point. Clone Wars Tartakovsky, comic book dirge. I don't care as long as we get a freaking dirge. And I need a massive dirge. I'm talking Thanos body. I'm talking freaking Venom body, like we mentioned before. It would be pretty cool. Maybe Hulk. Oh my god, the Hulkin mode where he turns into a freaking slug of all these damn slugs under the armor. That's a Hulk right there, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it kept changing kind of the lore of him over time and through figure form and all that stuff. So it'd be interesting what Hot Toys, what kind of size they would make for him. Thanos, regular, like a Bane big, or
no, that's right, Bane.
What would you do there? So,
all right. Time for number 5, and I believe it is my boy Yoda with his faithful steed. Ah, man, this is the more like comic rendition artwork version, right? But then, like we said before, he rode into battle with this damn steed, the Rybuck, right? Going through Coruscant, going through the first few openings of Clone Wars Tartakovsky. Yeah. I'm surprised we haven't seen this yet. Did Sideshow ever do this? I don't think Sideshow ever did, right? Maybe a statue. I've seen maybe statues of this, possibly.
I thought I remember a statue of that. But I do remember, obviously, Hasbro making it, and I had that figure form for a while.
See, this is the moment. Now, question: would you be disappointed if Hot Toys did a Rybuck before they did a Tauntaun?
Well, they gave us the Mando speeder before the OT speeder, right?
Yeah.
Speeder bike. I was all, what?
Yep.
What are you guys doing with this? But you did a Chewbacca, right? So you could kind of say you started with Chewbacca with all the hair. Then you did like a horse with all the hair, and then that led you to the Tauntaun. So I could totally see that. And we just haven't had that Yoda in a long time. And it was so dynamic in the show that I would just love to see that. And really, for a little figure like Yoda, you feel like the pricing doesn't give you enough, and you get that Rybuck with them, and you're like, okay, there's a lot of value for this figure, for sure.
Yeah. Come on now. Come on. Papa Howie throws another bone over here. Revenge of the Sith Yoda, Rybuck Yoda. I don't care. Throw us another Yoda. This will be pretty cool.
Gentle Giant made an animated statue of Yoda and Rybuck. So it was in that animation style. It wasn't like a realistic style or anything. So again, with the vehicles, I'd like to see more of that with Hot Toys. And Star Wars has got all that. The mounts, the vehicles. Let's see a little bit more of that. And Star Wars fans will buy that.
Oh, yeah.
You know that? Because how cool would that look on your shelf? I mean, come on.
Right into battle.
You could argue that's a lot more interesting than like Luke on Tauntaun or Han on Tauntaun.
Oh,
because you got a lightsaber, out there. You got Yoda standing on the saddle there, ready to go to battle, and a bunch of droids down. So,
shoot, Thrawn, you speaking that blasphemy. There are some collectors out there that are going to be fuming in the comment section. Hey, how dare you? How dare you pick this over freaking Tauntaun Luke Skywalker?
I'm not saying that I would buy it over that, but over Luke on Tauntaun, because that's definitely on my OT list.
Yes, it was.
So I just think, why not both, right?
Why not both? Yeah.
They're both cool. Maybe you could kind of do a little artistic. This is an animation, right? So you could kind of do a little Tauntaun very similar to a Rybuck, or the Rybuck very similar to the Tauntaun. You kind of double dip on the molds a little bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, very cool. Very cool on the I mean, just think of this on your shelf. How cool that would be with your clones and stuff like that. Droids battling the super battle droids or the B1 droids. Oh, yeah.
But all right. So that was number 5. Now let's get to some nitty gritties over here. Let's get into number 4, guys.
Ah, very good choice.
Mama Saj Ventress over here. Damn, girl. Damn, relax, girl. Damn, look. Clumsy, clumsy children. Dear Lord have mercy. What you doing? Damn, she's wrecking fools, man. Wow. Damn. Girl needs to relax.
Yep. That's such a big Clone Wars, character to not have it made at this point. I don't understand that. Maybe there is a licensing with Tartakovsky because he started off with her. He started that was the first appearance of her. So maybe there's something there to that. But such a cool look, to add to your Sith collection with the Saj Ventress. And she's always battling Anakin, Obi-Wan, so you can put either one with her, or you could do this version too. The Filoni one.
This is also based off the look she started growing into.
Is this Bad Batch or is this later? Oh, okay,
Batch.
That's what got me.
Yeah. This is Bad Batch, Saj Ventress, in her yellow lightsaber form. This is her resurrection look, where she actually started growing into this look with her ventures with Qui-Gon Boss. Yeah,
awesome.
In the novels, because she had died in the novels. Spoiler alert! Before Revenge of the Sith, and then Dave Filoni brought her back. So
she's always a Sith to me.
She's always a Sith.
I need her with those red lightsabers.
And also, she had her run-ins with Dirge quite a bit as well. Working together in the comics based off the Ta-Nehisi Clone Wars show and what have you. So look at that. Hey, there's her Sith right there. So,
two lightsabers.
Yes. But look at the size of freaking Dirge compared. Look at this.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not quite sure what size they would go with if they were to make it, because he'd be really expensive that big.
That's Thanos right there. I'm just saying, that's a Thanos. That is a freaking Thanos. I know we're talking about Saj Ventress, but damn, Dirge, look at it. It's just overtaken the entire freaking screen already. Dear Lord.
But good choice. Yep, she's got to get made. I'm glad she made your top 5 at least. Love it. Either one, this one or the Filoni.
Yep.
Works.
Yep. All right, guys. Now we're getting to the top 3s. And y'all have an idea of what top 3 we're working with over here. The White Death General freaking Grievous, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Man, he was terrifying in this show. He was absolutely terrifying. So
yes.
He was mowing down clone troopers, picking off Jedi, like a horror movie. And it was great. Quite a contrast from this to Revenge of the Sith, where he's a little bit more comical than that. So Hot Toys does like to double dip with, sculpts and stuff like that. So I could totally see them reusing that Grievous stuff, the whole body and everything. Maybe make the eyes really yellow like this, and then just give them the white cloth. Done.
I love this. This is the reason why I picked this photo on the list. He's like, I'm getting too old for this. Yeah. I am not amused.
But really, they could just do the white cloak, right?
Yeah.
And that's another figure.
Yep.
Boom.
Yep. But now, if they can pull this off and get us another one, which I could see the writings on the wall. Come on, there could be another General Grievous around the corner.
I'm sure Hot Toys has looked all the variations of everything Star Wars probably at this point, that they've just reviewed everything. They know this is a possibility.
Yes.
And Grievous is already waitlisted. He waitlisted before he came out. So maybe there's that demand. Maybe the demand builds up, right? And then they know the people want another Grievous. Boom. Here you go.
Yeah, I can see it. And honestly, this is the one to get over the General Grievous from Revenge of the Sith, because personally, this was my introduction to General Grievous.
Wow.
Right? This was my introduction. So collectors out there that feel that you guys are missing out with General Grievous from Revenge of the Sith, if Hot Toys is listening, They can throw
and
us
they are.
Death.
They are listening.
Yes, they can throw us the White Death General Geekin. This is the one to go for right here.
That's an interesting take. I bet a lot of people would say they'd rather take the Revenge of the Sith one.
Okay, so they could abandon ship out of here.
Time to abandon ship.
I should have known you had that ready. I should have known.
And take all that coffin with you. No, General Grievous is still a great piece, and I'm glad that Hot Toys did everything that Sideshow could not do with their freaking 2.0 or reissue, whatever the hell Sideshow was trying to do with theirs. And I tell you, with these free figures coming out, I bet you that General Grievous is going to come back to the free figure list in the coming months. So,
good choice. Very good choice.
Yeah. So I was on my damn mind in my first two, right? I got the ATTE and the Republic gunship, right?
You're coming back into fair territory here.
But all right. My number 2. Get the boys back. Get the boys back together again. Look at that. Oh, man. Let's freaking go. Arc freaking troopers, the blue arc troopers with their freaking quad cannons, with their mini guns. Come on now. All the accessories. The quad cannon version will have to be straight up a freaking own piece. It's going to be owned. There's no way they'll fit all the accessories into one piece like this. It's going to be its own.
I think he's very specific, though. He obviously looks different than the other ones. And those would be 2 separate figures. But, yeah, see, he doesn't have, like, the Phase 1 fin on him.
Mm-hmm.
But that would be such a cool look on the shelf with that quad laser thing. I think that's what he's... Is this the one where he's against Grievous, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The White Death. Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Kenobi sent his best soldiers, okay? Sent Fordo and his ARC Trooper boys to go down there and rescue some freaking Jedis. You guys got this, okay? I'm counting on y'all. Okay, get the quads! Get the quad cannons! What, we're facing off against what now? Okay, quad it up. Hell, he sent the freaking gunship down there too. Like, Photo had don't play. Photo don't play, man. But yeah, I get a quad cannon. You think there'll be a motorized action? Get this.
100%. It'd be the top 2 linked, and then the bottom 2 linked, and then they would go opposite of each other. That would be awesome.
Yeah,
that would be super cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's a great choice there. I like that.
Now,
are you talking now also the minigun guy, right, too? You're kind of talking both a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Because he should... I don't know if he would come with all those guns, because they have different armaments, but maybe... I think he came with a minigun and a regular blaster, right?
Yeah, the regular
earlier
blaster,
in the series.
The blaster rifle, yes.
Yeah.
And then a whole bunch of grenades and stuff like that. So... I think there is a possibility they can do a John Wick version of the ARC Trooper and just give you all the guns, as John Wick would say. Yes, lots of guns.
Oh yeah, love to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Good choice.
Get the ARC Trooper boys back together again.
Oh, I love that.
Captain Fordo. Look at this. Can you imagine? Hell, man, I will have to redo my. You know what? No. Not my pistol stealers. Okay, they gotta be here. Probably gotta flex this out a little bit. Flex this out over here. Man, I'm gonna have to get another shelf with these clone troopers if they ever do these. Oh my god! Wow.
I'm gonna have to send that DeLorean back in time.
Right here.
Yeah.
You know, I still gotta move him over up here so I can put the dewbacks here. Oh god. Okay. Shenanigans. Okay. Now, my honorable mentions. I think you had one honorable mention, right, Thrawn?
The Yoda and Rybuck, yeah.
Yoda and Rybuck. So, here's my honorable mentions. Right past the ARC Troopers. Boyle and Waxer with Numa 3-pack. I would love this. I've seen this before. I've seen the Sideshow did do Boyle and Waxer before. I would love it from the with Hot Toys take on them. They're part of the 212 with Kenobi. This is Kenobi's boys over here.
Cody, and
yep, yeah. Kenobi and Cody.
Airborne.
Hell, these two saved Kenobi a few times. Yeah, these two right here, Boyle and Waxer, man. And I wouldn't mind Numa as a 3-pack.
I don't remember how many episodes they were in, but they showed up.
Yeah,
once in a while.
Right? A little bit of Nate lore here. I stopped watching Clone Wars a little bit after one episode during the Pong Creole shenanigans because it hurt me, bro. It hurt me. Friendly Fire with Pong Creole, that hurt me. That episode hurt me so much. We lost a lot of good boys over there, and I had to stop watching Clone Wars for it was kind of like watching Burning Godzilla getting killed off and Godzilla Destroy a spoiler alert. So I was like, damn, that hurt me, man. Oh, that hurt me. Damn.
War, what is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Yeah. So honorable mentions. The father, the daughter, and the son of a bitch.
Interesting. This is very interesting here. Wow.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind this set. And also there's talks that who plays the voice of the son?
Is it the Starkiller guy?
Starkiller guy. Yeah. They're trying to bring him into the mix. You know what I mean? So
that'd be cool.
So I'm looking. That's why I'm looking forward to Ahsoka season 2. Quite possibly we might see our boy again.
Sam Witwer.
Sam Witwer, yes. Come back to Star Wars, as a live action, his live action appearance. And hell, I wouldn't mind them incorporating Starkiller into the mix as well as the son as well. You know what I mean? Like mix them both together. I don't care. Starkiller is freaking badass, man.
This would be for Ahsoka season 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and so it makes you wonder if Baylan would end up being like the father figure, because I don't know if they're all filled out yet. I can't remember what happened. Did they all die or something? Or some of them died?
Yeah, in the Clone Wars, only the son managed to survive. But the thing is, it's also kind of weird too, because how does a god of the Force die? You know what I mean? Wouldn't you transcend to something else? Kind of like how the Force works in mysterious ways.
I'm very curious how Ahsoka season 2 will handle it. But it kind of made me feel like Baylan was going to be the father figure, fill in for that, and then Ahsoka would be the daughter. I know they're not related, but they would fill those roles. And then Sam Witwer, that would be a cool role for him, because that kind of looks like Sithy vampire, and he's played.
And he played the voice. He played this voice in the Clone Wars. That's him.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were just talking about live action. Oh,
no, he played the voice in the animation, and he played the voice of Maul as well.
Yeah. So he's got the Sith thing down. He's very good friends with Lucasfilm and everything like that. So, and he did play a vampire in like a sci-fi channel show. So I think he'd be great for that role. That'd be cool.
Yeah. So I had to do it. I had to do it.
Maybe they'll do the Ahsoka versions instead of the Clone Wars, maybe. So we shall see.
We shall see.
Because Ahsoka's the white now, right?
Ahsoka the white, yes.
Yeah, and that daughter's in white. So we'll see.
Yep. So that's pretty much it for my honorable mentions. And no dishonorable mentions. If I had to do this honorable mention, it would be Pong Creole with the two double lightsaber with the 4 arms. Okay. But that's my only dishonorable mention. My honorable mentions are over here. So really good stuff. But all right, guys, last but not least, y'all know where it's headed. Y'all know what it headed for number 1, the one and only Captain freaking Fordo, y'all. Come on, y'all.
The goat.
The Tom Brady. Come on, man. Perfection.
He had all types of cool, little accessory, stuff in the show that he took on Dirge and went up to the skyscraper to take out the gun up there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, and then you got the Phase 2.
Phase 2 Neo-like helmet. Yep.
I think it's enough of a different look to where that would be another figure for sure. But yeah, I can't believe Hot Toys hasn't made these guys yet.
Can you imagine a shelf just like this? Just like this. Like, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay, 6 ARC troopers, including the quad. So I know there's 3 more up there. What is it? It's 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 ARC troopers? Oh my god.
I don't know if anybody remembers, but there was figures on display at some like secret base or something where, remember that yellow commando, the Phase 1 one from Attack of the Clones?
Yes.
Well, he was on display at one of these places, and they had like a Republic gunship like like the place where they stand.
Yes.
And I don't know why they put that out there, but it was like a little diorama piece to like stand on. It'd be cool if they had like little handles at the top of that to hold on to, and you could put all your clones there.
That's
so, like,
right.
Just a little diorama. That would be super awesome like that. Because, they're not going to make a Republic gunship 1/6.
Ever say never. Come on now. Come on. Look at this.
But how cool would that be just for a little diorama with like 4 slots for guys to throw them in there? That would be awesome. Yeah.
How can you say no to this? Look at this. Look at this monstrosity over here. Come on now. But yeah, with his Captain Neo like helmet, Phase 2, right? And this right there, that's his Battlefront 2 like look mod that people have been passing around.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. I was wondering where that came from. It looks very sharp.
Yeah, I think there's a mod from Battlefront 2 that someone did.
I like it where they put in some of the memes or whatever, like a video, they put the Doom music with Captain Fordo. Yeah, he's just mowing down all these battle droids and stuff.
Yep,
it's absolutely incredible.
Yep. He got speaking of some lore with him. He got ranked up after Captain Fordo. I think he was supposed to become commander or commander Fordo. But right here, this moonless mission against the tower, he lost 1 dude in that mission, and he was like, "Damn, okay, not taking the rank. Rank him up. Rank his ass up." Okay,
he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT of all clone troopers. So
yep.
Sorry, Rex, but he's the best. No doubt.
He's the best. Yep. Yeah.
Love to see it finally happen, because we haven't really got. Have they made anything from Tartakovsky stuff? I know you don't make it in the art style, but like, I think only characters was kind of the Obi-Wan Clone Wars, right? But they kind of made a amalgamation. They kind of combined 2 different Clone Wars looks into that, didn't they? Because I think there was another one from there's their Tartakovsky look, and then there's Filoni, right?
Yes,
Filoni had him, and so
Filoni had. So in a way, Tartakovsky Clone Wars wasn't really the inspiration for that figure. It was more of the Clone Wars version of the Dave Filoni, because he had the same armor in Clone Wars.
I think he had the cape set in the certain way where Filoni had it instead of in Clone Wars.
Right. Yeah. Phase 1. That's another way. That is another way.
But the way his cape is put on is like the Clone Wars show, though.
Yes.
The way it's held on. So
yeah.
Yeah, I like how your list finished. Some very good stuff there at the end.
Oh, so. Wow. So wow. Usually
after the shenanigans, we got some good stuff in there.
I got some praise for Thrawn with this one, because the past few top 5, top 10 videos, it was always it was rough. I really had a lot of fun with this one, man. This was
Clone Wars was a great time. A lot of action, a lot of content, over the years. So we all like the army stuff, the battles, and the Jedi in there too. So wasn't always so bleak. Of course, you know how it ends, but you just love that action. And there's a lot of merch to be had with the clones after all these years. But with the Clone Wars too, Hot Toys, they kind of just sprinkle in like a handful or even less than that a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't get a ton of Clone Wars over the year. We're still waiting for some more Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't finished the council, so and then there's a lot of clones to be had.
Yeah,
there's still a ton they haven't made. So
mm-hmm.
Hot Toys looking at the long game too, not just the short game.
Yep. But us Star Wars and Marvel fans are eating really good right now.
Marvel used to be the king for a long time, and then they've kind of went down, and it's Star Wars, that's kind of matched Marvel here lately. It sells, right?
Yeah.
We just have to look out for those exclusives that can pop up, but
like my Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah. You just never know.
Yeah.
So, but the Clone Wars, a lot of cool stuff that still hasn't been made. I was even talking about earlier, you were talking about that one Jedi with the 4 arms. I was talking about Even Peel. Yeah. Remember Even Peel is like the pirate guy with the long ears on the side too. He was a cool Jedi too. That was really short like Yoda, but he had real wide ears. But there's so many Clone Wars characters and clone characters that we didn't even talk about in our top 10. So
like the Jedis that face off against General Grievous. One of them is based off Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Oh shoot, man! The one that gets wiped first by General Grievous.
Yeah, that he'd be like all of us. We're like trying to run and hide, like we're terrified.
Yep.
I like to hear in the comments who won, Grand Admiral or Nate, right, in the face-off. But then also, let's see everybody's top 10 too, because I'm sure there's some character in there that like, man, I should have thought of that. That somebody else will think of. So tied in the weeds somewhere.
Love your thoughts, guys, down below. I know this is an hour pushing. I might split this into 2 videos as well after posting this, so it doesn't get too crazy with you guys with this hour. So, but yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. For those of you, the goats out there that watched this for an hour, y'all fantastic. Y'all freaking fantastic. Thank you all for watching. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, hit that hype button, guys. Hype it up. All right, for the algorithm.
Like the Empire. Long live the Empire.
Long live the Empire. And, of course, the hype rises.
Have we started the fire?
Yes, the fire rises.
Remember, guys, we're just simple collectors trying to make our way in this freaking galaxy. And let me know down below your top 10 Clone Wars Tartakovsky. Or Clone Wars in general. Or Clone Wars comic books as far as figures are concerned for Hot Toys to make. There, guys.
Today, victory is mine. Long live the Empire.